Hello and welcome back to Lee County Libraries and the Award Goes To video, a monthly series where each episode dives into a different prestigious literary award from around the world. My name is Katrina and I will be taking you through this episode that showcases the Bookseller Diagram Prize for Oddest Title of the Year. A brief history of the Bookseller Diagram Prize for Oddest Title of the Year. The Bookseller Diagram Prize for Oddest Title of the Year was originally called the Diagram Group Prize for the Oddest Title and was commonly known as the Diagram Prize. The Bookseller is a British magazine that reports news on the publishing industry. The Diagram Group is an information and graphics company based in London. Although the prize was created by the Bookseller, the idea for the prize was proposed by Trevor Bamford and Bruce Robertson from the Diagram Group. The prize was originally only interested to judge books at the Frankfurt Book Fair, but its growing popularity turned it into a global phenomenon. In 1982, Horace Bent took over the administrative duties for the prize. There have only been 2 years in which no award was given, in 1987 and 1991. This is because Bent ruled that there was a lack of titles that fit the qualifications for the prize. In 2000, the public voted for the winner rather than Bent. In 2009, Twitter users could send in online submissions. Because of this, there were 90 books submitted, which is almost 3 times the amount of submissions from the previous year, which was 32. The year 2024 marked the 46th annual Diagram Prize shortlist for the oddest book title of the year. Books about the books. In 2008, a book about the prize was published entitled How to Avoid Huge Ships and Other Implausibly Titled Books. A second book was published in 2009, just a year later, entitled Baboon Metaphysics and Other Implausibly Titled Books. The introduction to the 2008 book was written by Joel Rickett and celebrates the 30th anniversary of the prize. The book features covers from prize winners and those that made the shortlist from previous years. And now it is time for a trivia challenge. The question is, in 2014, the prize was allowed to go to self-published works for the first time. What was the name of the first self-published title to be chosen? Watch to the end for the answer. Prize criteria. The contents of the book can be written in any language, but the title must be in English. If you choose to nominate a title, it cannot be your own work or a book that you have published. Prize controversy. The 2008 winner of the prize, titled the 2009 to 2014 World Outlook for 60 mg containers of fromage fryers, received backlash due to the nature in which it was written. The author, Philip M. Parker, used an automated machine that he created that writes books by searching the internet and databases. Philip Stone, an awards administrator at the Bookseller, commented on the 2008 win by saying, I think it's slightly controversial as it was written by a computer, but given the number of celebrity memoirs out there that are ghostwritten, I don't think it's too strange. The 2018 winner of the prize, titled Joy of Water Boiling, was controversial because the book was written in German. The prize rules state that the title needs to be written in English to qualify for a nomination. The Bookseller Diagram Prize for Oddest Title of the Year. The prize for this award is either a 1.5-liter bottle of champagne or a bottle of claret for the title nominator. The author of the winning book title receives increased publicity and recognition. Who votes for the winner? In previous years, the winner of the prize was selected by a panel of judges. This changed in 2000 when it was decided that the public would vote for the prize winner. Nominators, judges, and voters are discouraged from reading the nominated books for fear that knowing the book material might sway the voters' judgment in declaring the prize champion of odd text rather than an odd title. Have you ever heard the phrase, "Don't judge a book by its cover"? Voters are given strict instructions to only judge the contenders based on their covers, more specifically the title on the covers. The prize is typically given out at the end of the year that it is for. The 2024 voting window closed on December 2nd, and the winner was announced December 6th on the Bookseller's website. The first Bookseller Diagram Prize for Oddest Title of the Year. Proceeding of the Second International Workshop on Nude Mice, published by the University of Tokyo in 1977. This book is a collection of scholarly articles that presents biomedical research on nude mice. Did you know? A nude mouse is a hairless laboratory mouse with a genetic mutation that causes it to be immunocompromised. These mice are commonly used in cancer research. Notable previous winners of the prize. The winner in 2012 was Goblin Proofing One's Chicken Coop and Other Practical Advice in Our Campaign Against the Fairy Kingdom. This was written by Reginald Bakley with Clint Marsh as the foreword writer. This was published on October 1st of 2012 and includes genre of humor, fantasy, fiction, folklore, and fairies. This book is a charming guide that offers practical instruction on how to track, find, and banish fairies from your chicken coop, garden, and kitchen pantry. The winner in 2006 was The Stray Carts of Eastern North America, A Guide to Field Identification, written by Julian Montague, published May 1st, 2006, including genres of humor, nonfiction, and reference. This book is an elaborate classification system that helps the reader identify abandoned shopping carts. The field guide includes photographic documentation of actual sightings of stray carts paired with locations. The winner in 2005 was People Who Don't Know They're Dead, How They Attach Themselves to Unsuspecting Bystanders and What to Do About It, written by Gary Leon Hill, published May 24th of 2005, includes genres of both paranormal and nonfiction. Hill recounts the story of his deceased uncle, aunt, and sister that took up residence in bodies that were not theirs. He described these spiritual hitchhikers as having attached themselves to the auras of living beings, refusing to move on for various reasons. Now to introduce to you the prize shortlist. A shortlist is a small group of individuals, in this case it will be 6 authors and their books, that have been selected from all of the prize nominees. The Philosopher Fish, Sturgeon, Caviar, and the Geography of Desire. Killing the Buddha on the Appalachian Trail. How to Dungeon Master Parenting. Boston's Oldest Buildings and Where to Find Them. Also included Hellbent for Leather, Sex and Sexuality in the Weird Western, and Looking Through the Speculum, Examining the Women's Health Movement. Now that I've introduced the shortlist, let's meet our 2024 prize winner. The Philosopher Fish, Sturgeon, Caviar, and the Geography of Desire was written by Richard Adams Carey. This book has been described as a mixture of business, crime, diplomacy, technology, and the plights of sturgeon conservation. Carey's short fiction, essays, and book reviews have appeared in a variety of national publications. Trivia Challenge Answer. The question was, in 2014, the prize was allowed to go to self-published works for the first time. What was the name of the first self-published title to be chosen? The answer is, the first self-published title to be chosen was Strangers Have the Best Candy by Margaret Mepps Schult. Want to find your own odd title? Come in and search the stacks at any Lee County Library branch. You can like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Lee County Libraries NC, and stay tuned for next month's episode of And the Award Goes To. As always, thanks for watching and see you next time.